Hi guys, welcome back to the OLAWUNI'S. My name is Juwie and King is not here again today. He's going to be back with us on Friday night. And we're back, well, I'm back again with another Love Island recap. Guys, things are still going in. Usually, I think my daughter just woke up. Yeah, usually, I stopped watching Love Island by now because it kind of gets boring and still, so I just stopped watching it because everyone's just loved up and stuff. But the drama just keeps giving, like they just keep giving. Today a lot of things were going on. There was the continuation of the Snog Marry Pie. So the first thing that happened today was Billy. So Billy thought that it would be a good idea to, like, after last night's shenanigans where him and DANICA did bits in the bed, like you did bits in the bed. After that, Billy decides that he's not gonna snog her. Not only that, he's not gonna marry DANICA, he's not even gonna pie her. Like, he just totally ignored the girl. Like, I don't understand. He just thinks that he's a funny lad and he could just, he's not even, like, obviously I already kind of knew that he wasn't, well, I didn't already know because you guys can go watch back the videos, you know that I did not know. But I'm just so disappointed in Billy. Like, he made my girl feel bad again. Yeah. And then the other thing that happened in the challenge was that Deji kissed Summer. I just feel like Deji is not taking himself seriously. Like, you're not taking India seriously at all. I feel like he knows now that he can literally do whatever he wants and India will basically forgive him, because that was a big piss take, the biggest piss take. And even the way he was going in, he did tongues, everything, yeah. And then later on, when him and India were trying to like patch things out and stuff, I'll still get to that. He then said to her that, oh, but you also kissed Deji. I was talking about Dami, by the way, yeah. Dami kissed Summer. I don't know if I said Deji because sometimes I mix their name up. But yeah, Deji, he said to India, oh, but you kissed Deji though. But the way she kissed him was so different from the way you did yours. So he's like a tit for tat kind of guy, and he will even go overboard. But he always knows that whatever he does, India will always forgive him, and that's not a good start of a healthy relationship. It's really not. He's just not mature. Like, he's not mature. Sorry, India, I really feel like you chose wrong. Like, Deji's just giving me red flags. The whole guy is a red flag at this point. I try to be nice, but the whole guy is a red flag. I don't trust him. I just feel like he's not going to treat you right. He's got, maybe he even thinks in his head that he's got good intentions, but he knows that he does not have good intentions. I don't know if he knows, but you guys know what I'm talking about, Sha. You know when guys, yeah, they think that they're good, but you're actually a bad person? Yeah, basically that's what Deji is. No, Dami is. I knew it. I knew that I was mixing their names up. And then Ekinsu. So then Luca, another thing that shocked me within the challenge was that Luca kissed Gemma and kissed Ekinsu, basically saying, oh, thank you for being such a good friend to Gemma. On that note, quickly, Gemma, I didn't know that people actually noticed, or it's actually a thing, that Gemma and Ekinsu are actually friends, that they're very, very close in the house. Because the way that Gemma always gives slide remarks about Ekinsu, you would never thought it, but obviously Luca kind of confirmed that, oh, they're really close, and he said thank you to her with a kiss. And within that kiss, yeah, I felt like Ekinsu really, really wanted to go for it. She was ready to like be like, and they just gave her a peck. But that Ekinsu, she likes to boast too much. And then a lot of the guys were pieing Natasha, and at that point, yeah, I just felt like it was getting too far. It was becoming very, very malicious, and it's just the way that they did it. They didn't do it in such a nice way. Like, you guys' relationship, Luca and Dami, you guys' relationship is not perfect. It's not good at all. I wouldn't even want that kind of relationship. But you guys are so in Andrew's relationship, and I just feel like it's because they know that they can take the piss out of Andrew. They know Andrew's not about that life. They know Andrew was not gonna like back the thing properly. And we saw it today, like Andrew was just standing there, like, sorry, you need to talk up for your girlfriend. She looks like she was getting picked on, and you're just standing there. Oh, that would have given me the ick. That would have given me the ick. Could you imagine Billy would have stood up for Natasha, but Andrew was just standing there, like he was just like getting red and like frustrated and stuff. But yeah, guys, I just felt really uncomfortable watching that, because it's like, at this point, you guys are actually bullying the girl. Like, it's getting a bit ridiculous now. We all know what we think. We all thought the same at home. Get over it. Like, they're over it then in the relationship. What is the problem? And then, one thing that touched me during today's show was when DANICA like literally broke down to the girls after the challenge, because obviously Billy didn't kiss her, he didn't snog her, he didn't marry her, he didn't even pie her. She then like broke down to the girls like, oh, that this is the 5th time, this is the 5th no, that now she's starting to think that she's the problem, and she was basically crying. And guys, like, when I told you I got so emotional, like I wanted to cry, like literally tears were forming in my eyes. It didn't drop, but because you know why it didn't drop, because I just remember, girl, you cried over this Billy goat, but Deji is a whole snack and he wanted you, and you're saying nobody wants you. And so sorry, is my Deji a nobody? Like, you better just clean up those tears, wipe those tears, put your big girl pants on, and you gotta see the good in Deji. That's the thing about some girls, like they always want to go for guys that don't want them. Like, it was quite obvious, and well, it wasn't obvious because I fell for it too, but I fell for like the Billy thing too. But like Deji said he'll give you 100%. He said he'll give you 1,000%. You said that that's what every girl wants to hear. So like, what's going on? Like, wipe your tears. You got someone better, Deji, okay? And then Luca and Dami then later went and apologized to Natasha, and I feel like the producers told them to apologize, because Luke has been getting a lot of hate on social media. Like, some people are actually going into his DMs to like say, do it yourself, your waste, your C word, all of this stuff. And I just feel like, why do people do that? Like, why do people have to go into the DMs and send death threats and telling people to do themselves? Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it, but like, it's just, I just think it's ridiculous. Like, people like that are really, really, really sad, and it's usually people that have fake accounts, and I just find it such disgusting behavior. Yeah, he's doing wrong. You could tell him off. Yeah, cool. There's one thing telling someone off, and then there's another thing sending someone a death threat and telling them to do themselves. Like, that's just horrible. Like, people need to do better. Anyway, back to Luca. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that production has told them to go and apologize, because I saw that it was too much. I'm sure they could see that, okay, you guys are doing too much now. So they basically both went there and said the apology, blah 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 blah, or whatever. It is what it is. Like, I'll just keep your apology shut up. Like, I don't need it. I don't think she needed it, but obviously she accepted it. Good on her. I hope that they'll leave her alone now. And then later on, after the whole shenanigans, so obviously DANICA cried, whatever, and then she found out that, I don't know if you guys like remembered, but Billy actually told the guys that they did stuff in the bed. Like, he told all the boys, and obviously DANICA told her girls as well, but she only told 2 of her girls, and those are her actual close girls. And I know that some people might be thinking, oh, but you told the girls as well, so why are you crying about Billy telling the boys? I know why she's crying. It's because at the end of the day, when she told her girls, she only told her 2 closest girls, and she also like felt she had feelings for Billy, and she was coming from a good place. But when Billy told the boys, he told all the boys, and it was more like a showing off thing. And he knew at that point that there was no spark, but he still went through and did bits with her, and on top of that went to go and tell the boys. So it showed that he didn't really have good intention, and that's how I feel like she was upset. So like after that, after she already told him that, oh, I heard that you told the boys, like it shows a lack of respect for me, my Billy, silly Billy, then decided that's the perfect time to end things with DANICA. He was like, yeah, I feel like if the spark was gonna come, it would have come by now. And then DANICA, in DANICA's true fashion, she's like, yeah, I understand, yeah, if the spark was good, you would have felt the spark by now. Like, you could tell by the girl's face that she had no more fight in her, because usually she'd be like, are you sure you don't want to work things out? This time she's like, okay. Like, even after he disrespected you, he still was the one that ended things, and I feel like that happens quite a lot. And it's really, really sad. I really felt sad for her in that moment. Yeah, it was just really sad. Obviously, I feel like at that point she didn't get to say everything she wanted to say to Billy. Like, she didn't, you know, when someone actually mugs you and takes a mick out of you as a girl, and then like you didn't say much to the guy, like you didn't, you know, show your attitude. You let him get away with it scot-free, like whatever he's done to you, and then you go and tell your girls that what happened, and then your girls are like, what, you took that? And they amp you up to go back and you know, put things right by giving it to that guy, like giving him your peace of mind and making sure that he knows that you're not one to be messed with. I feel like that's what definitely happened with DANICA at the end with the girls when they were at the beach party. So she told the girls what happened, and Equity was like, I hope you told him that you don't deserve that, you're not going to be disrespected, that you've ended things, kind of thing. So then she went back, and then she went, like, in that same second, she then went, like, the girls were so close to her, she then went and had a conversation with Billy, and Billy just looked so confused, and I kind of got why he was confused. Like, we sorted this yesterday, like everything was cool. So guys, if you ever see a girl do that, it's because we've spoken to our friends, they've amped us up, or we've slept on it, we've realized, wait a minute, I'm not do you get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna go back and give him because sometimes you don't react to things quickly, like we don't think about things quickly. So she went back to him, told him piece of her mind, and Billy was so confused. He was like, don't talk to me like that. But obviously she was going guns blazing, and I was loving it. And then the girls gave cheers, like what did they say? To strong women who don't take. I love that. To strong women who don't take. Okay, I love it. It was really nice seeing the girls empowering each other. And then Dami then, you know, had a conversation with India again. I'm just over Dami at this point, and I feel sick. Like, it's actually sad because I really liked him in India earlier. I really liked them, but I just can't stand this guy no more because he keeps doing disrespectful stuff. India is just forgiving him because she's just so into the relationship, she's so into him that she can't see, and that's how we all are when we're in relationships. But I can see that this guy ain't got no sense. He then proposed to her, like, he didn't even know what he was saying in the proposal. Like, what were you proposing? Is it just because you have a ring? Like he said, we're not exclusive, it's not a promise ring, I'm not asking you to be my girlfriend, I'm not asking you to marry me, but yeah, it's a ring. And then she was like, okay, like, put it on my finger. I was just like, guy, did anyone force you? Like, what are you doing? Get off your knee, get up and sit down. Like, what the hell? I would not have accepted that. I would not have accepted it, because it's like, what is this? Like, it's not a promise ring. It's not that we're exclusive because you don't like the word exclusive. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. So why are you on your knee? Why are you on your knee? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. I literally did not understand that. Oh guys, Dami really pees me off. And guys, have you noticed that in this episode, like everyone just kept on talking about how loud Danica is already? Yeah, when she's talking, I can already tell that this girl must be loud, because she's like, yeah, obviously, like, yeah, so yeah, if you want us to, you know, like, so I can already tell that she's kind of loud. It's always the like smallest girls that are the loudest. But yeah, it's quite funny because they made us know that she's quite loud. I already thought she was loud, but I thought it was because of the mic. But they be hearing her throughout the villa, okay? And then Ekinsu and Davide had like their heart to heart. Obviously they didn't actually say to each other that they love each other, but they're still kind of like playing around. I really believe in their love. I don't know if it's the toxicity in me, but I really believe in their love. I really believe that they're gonna go far. They're both quite family orientated. So I can't I hope it's either that or Davide has clocked that, wow, me and Ekinsu could actually win, because all of the other people in this villa ain't shit. So me and Ekinsu could actually win, and something's turned off in his head, and he's like, okay, let me fix up and actually, you know, take Ekinsu seriously. But I'm loving it so far. Like, I'm really here for them. And then towards the end, there was, you know, the votes from yesterday came through, and there were 4 people at the bottom. The 4 people at the bottom was Dami, Billy, Summer, and Danica. I believe that Dami deserves to be there. He needs to understand that what we're thinking outside. He needs to know that we are not in favor of him at all. Like, sorry, but all the black votes seems to be going to Deji now, because Dami, you acting like a fool. I cannot, like, I really cannot. Even me, yesterday I was gonna vote for Deji. Deji has taken all your votes. Deji has taken all your votes. I liked you better when you were quieter. Now you're just everywhere. You're being everywhere. You're doing everything. Like, I'm just fed up with you. And I feel sorry for my girl India, but like, guilty by association at this point. Like, if he needs to be voted out, then he's gonna be voted. Like, I really wanted a black couple to win this year, but I cannot stand Dami. Like, I cannot stand up Dami. At this point, I'll rather Andrew than Dami. I would rather Andrew than Dami. I've said it. I know that some people are gonna come for me, but I would rather Andrew than Dami at this point. And then Billy was also at the bottom. Summer, Billy was at the bottom. I don't know how we got so low so quickly, because he was doing so well before. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the Oibos are liking Andrew more now, because I actually really like Andrew now. I just feel like he needs to show more chest. That's all. So maybe Billy's votes has gone to Andrew now. So I'm happy. And then Summer and Danica. I just feel like with the voting system sometimes, I feel like people have already formed attachments to the original people, so it's always going to be unfair to the newer people. They're always going to be at the bottom unless like they come out with something, the woodworks. I feel like Michael Owen's daughter should have, Gemma, should have come in as a bombshell, because I feel like she would have been able to win people over. But it's not fair for, like, I feel like it's not fair on. I feel like that's why these two were at the bottom, because they haven't really formed as big attachments to the public, or the public hasn't formed big attachments to them. So yeah, I'm hoping that Danica stays and gets my boy Deji, and you could win. Like, we will vote for you. We will actually vote for you at this point. And then let's just Dami's going to stay. Like, let him just stay. Billy's time for you to go. I don't like Dami, but I know that they're gonna save him. I know that he's not gonna go. So I feel like Danica and Dami are gonna stay. Yeah, I feel like Danica and Dami are gonna stay. I'm not sure if it's fair for Danica to stay over Summer, but Summer keeps coming in the bottom, so she's probably gonna be in the bottom again. Let Danica just try her luck with Deji. It might be the 6th time lucky. So yeah. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it from me tonight. Back again tomorrow. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Guys, it is hot in the UK, so I'm gonna just shut up now, okay? So alright then, bye guys.